Alright, so now this is part 2 of Ancestor Altars, building an Ancestor Altar in your house. I just wanted to point out real quick, if you noticed, I removed the little booklet that I had representing my ancestor pictures because it was a baby booklet of my son when he was in the womb, and something just told me to remove that, and I just put a piece of cardboard up to more or less show you guys that would be your pictures of your ancestors. Like I said, you could set it up as fancy as you want, however you want to set it up. Just listen to your heart. I don't know if I forgot to mention in the last video, you never want to put up a picture of somebody that is still living. Say the picture of the deceased relative you want to put up is a group picture. Try to make a copy and try to cut that individual out of it and put that individual on your altar instead of the whole family picture or the whole group photo, just because you don't want to put anybody up there that is still alive. And so now let's get to offerings, how to give an offering, how to take an offering down. When it comes to offerings, I always like to give offerings that my relatives liked in the physical. For instance, both of my grandfathers liked tobacco, coffee, beer. So on my altar, I always give a fresh cup of coffee. I always put a little shot glass on there, and in the shot glass I put some Bacardi, some tequila. Go with your heart. If you know what they liked personally, then that's the best thing to do. I usually put different types of Bacardi Gold, silver, stuff like that. I put a cigar up there. I'll put like a cigar somewhere, or a cigarette, if you know the certain type of cigarettes they liked. Because when they move on to the spiritual realm, they still have those cravings and stuff that they had when they were a human. So it gives them energy when you give them the stuff that they liked in the physical. So on my altar, I always put a fresh cup of coffee. Now, before you give your offerings, you always want to light your candle and light your incense. Basically, the candle is like a doorbell. It's like a light for them to know that you're trying to reach out to them, contact them, leave them an offering, so they see that light and they come to the light. So when you light your candle, your incense, always want to light them with matches. I always try to light it with a match instead of a lighter. And I light them first. You let them know that you have some fresh offerings for them, that you're going to leave them an offering. And this is just an example. There's nothing in the cup or the plate. On your plate, you would like to put either a piece of your dinner that you're eating at night. So if you want to do this every single day, you're gonna remove it every single day, and just put a piece of your dinner, whatever you're eating for dinner. If you know, if you want to make a separate dinner that your favorite grandma or favorite grandfather liked, you can make that and just leave them a little portion every night. I usually put things that are more like a sweet instead of a sour. I try to leave everything sour out. I don't want to give them the feeling that I don't want to, throw no sour energy towards them. I want everything to be sweet, everything except the coffee. I leave the coffee black because I think one of my grandpas liked it black, one of them liked it with creamer, so I'm not going to put two different cups, so I just leave that black, nice and hot all the time. So on my plate, I usually put peanuts, a couple chocolates, some fruits. I like to put fruits a lot. Nice apples, oranges, bananas. Just don't leave them too long. You don't want them to rot or anything. A lot of people will cut them in pieces. Some people will leave the whole apple like that because it lasts longer like that. And if you want to do it every day, you could do it every day. If you want to do it once a week, you could do it once a week. If you want to do it every couple of days, it's all up to you. Like I said, follow your heart. You will know what seems right, what feels right. It's not too hard to do it every day unless you're really busy, you have a lot of stuff going on. Then maybe you want to do it every couple days or once a week. Just don't let nothing rot up there. Don't let the flowers die up there. You don't want none of that to happen. And yeah, so you're gonna light your candle, you light your incense, you call out to the spirits, to your ancestors, and let them know you have an offering for them. Place the offerings down, pray with them, talk to them like you would talk to your grandparents, your ancestors when they were here. Everyone always says, what do you mean call out to the spirits? What do you mean talk to them? And it's like, no, just talk to them like you would talk to them in real life. If they were really here, if you were sitting there with the breakfast and, you know, talking to them. That's what I do. You meditate. Some people like to get a notebook and write whatever comes to their head. And there's many different ways to communicate with spirit. But for giving offerings on the altar, basically you want to turn everything on. Set the offerings. Let them know what you're doing. Tell them thank you for everything. You always want to tell them thank you for everything. Like I said before, when they go to the spirit realm, they take like debts, they take cravings, stuff like that with them. So if you have a little cauldron or something to burn ancestor money in, that's a whole nother topic. I'll make another little video. It's not like a crazy whole nother topic, but I'll give a little description on ancestor money on another video. Some people like to put their food offerings and do ancestor money burning every single time. And the ancestor money basically helps them with the debt that they left behind. It helps them heal financially, spiritually, and then along the road they're able to help you financially in life and different stuff like that. So I'll make another video on that later. Once you're finished with your offerings, putting them up there, doing your prayers, everything, you can let them know that you have to go respectfully, just like you would do when you're at the table with your grandparents. You let them know that, you know, you're finished with everything. You get up real polite, tell them you have to leave, and stuff like that. Try to turn out your wicks with your fingers, and just, you know, turn out the incense in the ashtray and stuff like that. Or you could blow it out, it doesn't really matter. Just let them know that you're going to leave, and tell them God bless you, tell them thank you for everything, stuff like that. Now, when you're replacing your offerings, you want to just do it like you would throw your food away that you're finished with for dinner. A lot of people say, oh, you have to bury it, oh, do a ritual with it, oh, you have to eat it, or don't eat it, or this and that. Like I said, follow your heart. What I like to do is I like to just let them know, I'm going to throw this away, I got a fresh offering coming, and I just go put it in the trash, wash everything down the drain. I refill their shot glass. I like to keep the shot glass full, you know, as it goes down. It's alcohol, it evaporates, but a lot of people like to say, oh, that's the spirits drinking it and whatever. So you want to just discard it like you would throw your food away when you finished eating. You just scrape it into the trash respectfully. If you want to bury it, you could bury it. Whatever you want to do, whatever your tradition is, your beliefs are, do that. And then you just do it right again. You do it all over. Like I said, you light your candle, everything, let them know you have fresh offerings, and it's pretty simple, pretty basic. I hope I didn't talk too much on this one. Give you guys a little brief description. Like I said, I like to put cigarettes, stuff they really liked. Pistachios, my grandpa liked pistachios. I'll put little chocolates, little cakes sometimes. If my girlfriend happens to make cupcakes, I'll put a cupcake up there, you know, for a day, and just try not to let nothing rot out. Follow your heart. You do it as often as you want to do it. Again, thank them for everything. And as time goes by, they build energy. They're able to heal spiritually, and they will help you along the road, help you with little blessings. They'll protect you. They're always there with you. And obviously, if you're watching a video like this, then you know that they're there with you. You know that they're even, you just know. You know that they're there. So thank you for watching this video, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel, Enlightened Spirits, and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified anytime I post another video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.